In the quiet town of Willow Creek, Ohio, life moved slowly, until the morning a beloved nurse vanished without a trace. Her name was Emily Carter, and her disappearance would uncover secrets that shattered the peace of an entire community. At first, everyone thought it was a random act of violence. But as investigators dug deeper, they realized this was no stranger's crime. This was something far more personal. Willow Creek was the kind of place where neighbors waved at each other. Doors were left unlocked, and everyone knew everyone's story, or at least, they thought they did. Emily Carter, 32, had been a nurse at Willow Creek General Hospital for almost a decade. Patients adored her. Colleagues respected her. She volunteered at the local church, loved hiking, and was known for her gentle smile. She was the last person anyone expected to just disappear. It was Monday, March 14th. Emily was scheduled for her early morning shift, but she never arrived. Hours later, her car was found on the side of Millstone Bridge. Engine off, doors unlocked, her purse and ID still inside. Her phone was missing, but detectives would later learn it had been manually switched off, exactly 20 minutes after she left home. To everyone in Willow Creek, it was unthinkable. Emily wasn't the type to run away. Something terrible had happened. The first theory was simple: a random abduction. The bridge was a lonely stretch of road. Maybe someone had followed her. But then, detectives found something that changed their direction completely. A series of deleted text messages to a contact saved only as A. The final text from Emily read, "We can't keep doing this. I'm ending it tonight. Please don't come over." A turned out to be Dr. Aaron Miles, a respected physician at the same hospital, and a married man. When questioned, Dr. Miles denied any romantic involvement. But a forensic search of his phone told a different story. Hundreds of deleted messages, private meetings, and photographs. For nearly a year, Emily and Dr. Miles had been having an affair. Friends later told police that Emily had tried to end it several times, but Aaron wouldn't accept it. The night before she disappeared, they'd argued, and his car's GPS showed he drove across Millstone Bridge hours before she was last seen. When asked why, he simply said, "I needed to clear my head." Detectives didn't buy it. Just as investigators were preparing to arrest Dr. Miles, a local fisherman stumbled upon something near an old family cabin 2 miles from the bridge: Emily's hospital ID badge, half buried in the mud. Inside the cabin, officers found traces of blood and a half-burned letter in the fireplace. The first line read, "Tell Mom I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to go this far." But something was off. The handwriting didn't match Emily's. Forensics confirmed it belonged to Claire Miles, Aaron's wife. When detectives brought Claire in for questioning, she broke almost immediately. She confessed she'd known about the affair for months. That night, she followed Emily, intending only to confront her. But words turned into a fight, and in a moment of rage, Claire pushed Emily. Emily fell, hitting her head on a rock near the bridge. Panicking, Claire dragged the body, staged the scene to look like a random abduction, and later hid her remains near her family's old cabin. For 3 weeks, she watched as the town searched for Emily, joining prayer vigils, cooking meals for volunteers, and standing beside her husband on TV interviews. The guilt eventually consumed her. When Emily's body was finally recovered, the entire town of Willow Creek fell silent. Claire Miles was charged with manslaughter and obstruction of justice, sentenced to 22 years in prison. Dr. Miles lost his medical license and left town, never to return. Emily's family still visits Millstone Bridge every year, leaving flowers by the railing, the place where a confrontation turned fatal. In small towns like Willow Creek, people believe evil comes from outside. A stranger passing through, a drifter no one knows. But sometimes, the danger isn't a shadow on the highway. It's the person standing right beside you, the one you thought you could trust. Because in the end, what happened to Emily Carter wasn't random. It was heartbreak, turned deadly.